Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. Oh my gosh, lost my train of thought. When you pop on, comment the word mitten and I will send you the supply list for everything we're using. But check how cute this little cutout that is available on my website today. And tonight, oh my gosh, rewind. And today only it is 36% off as a little mini birthday celebration. So make sure that y'all go snag this while it is still on sale. I'm going to see if this got sent out, but when y'all pop on, say hey. We're going to do some painting here in just 1 second. Do me a huge favor, make sure you're in the broadcast channel. That will make sure that you get all the why can't I talk today? All the updates and let you know next time I'm live. I'm going to see if it got sent in there really quickly before I get started. It looks like it didn't. So I'm going to send out the notification. Hi, Marcy. So when y'all pop on, say hey. Give me a second. I meant to fix this before I went live, but I forgot. So here and... Hi, Donna. Hi, Leona. Yes, comment the word mitten. Let me know if the message is working for you. I'm going to share this into the broadcast channel. There we go. Now we can get started. Oh, what is happening? Y'all, I don't know. Let's just go and get started. All right, so we have a little mitten kit that is going to look like this, but we're going to paint it. We're going to use some blue, white, and red, and gray. I don't know what we're doing. We're just going to kind of fly by the seat of our pants. So when y'all pop on, say hey. Let me see. Did this get shared? No. What the heck, y'all? Technology is not my friend today. There we go. There we go. Now it got shared. All right. Thank you, Melinda. I did have a great birthday. I sure did. All right. Now I can quit messing around. All right. So I'm going to use my Midnight jar, which is an old color of the month. Oh, heck. But if you don't have this color, you can make it with Cadet and black and just mix it. I've done that before, but I thought, let's go ahead and use this while I still have it. Hi, Shannon. How are you? How is everybody? I feel like I've not been on in forever and a day, but that's okay. I'm here. We're doing a winter craft. Christmas crafts are pretty much over, I will say. Unfortunately, I feel like I didn't get to craft as much Christmas stuff this year as I normally do, but that's okay. But we are going in with this midnight color and we're painting the background. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Annette. You got it. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it used to send it out automatically. I need to go back in and check my settings. I might have pressed something that I wasn't supposed to, you know. But how was everybody's weekend? What did y'all do? Did y'all do anything fun? We had my niece's birthday party on Saturday. It was a leopard theme, and they did it like a jumpy place. So we went there, and then we went over to my parents' house afterwards and had dinner and celebrated my birthday, which my birthday was yesterday. And if y'all did not know that, the entire cutout website is 36% off. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Denise. Yes. So go check it out. It's probably going to be our last sale, like on the website of the year. And I'm working on adding stuff as I can. So yeah, wrapped Christmas presents. Thank you for sharing, Kathy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Sharing helps me out tremendously. The more that you'll comment and interact and hit the heart button and share, the more Facebook thinks you'll like my video. All right, that's good. Let's dry it. And hubby's Christmas party fun. Kenny, I'm going to get your shirt out to you in the mail tomorrow. Perfect, Miss Lisa. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Janine. How are you? Let me catch up on comments. Hi, Annie. Hello, Shannon. Yes, our keyword is mitten. So when you comment that word, you'll get the message. It is such a pretty blue. So like I was saying, this is an old color of the month, I think from maybe 2022. I'm not sure. maybe 2023. But you can recreate it with, let me show you. Oh, I don't think I have a cadet in here. A cadet and black, which is in the cart link. Thank you, Karen. Yay! So I'm working on the next shirt. I think we're going to do the snowman one that y'all voted on in the VIP group. So be on the lookout for that in the next week or so. I'm doing pretty good, Janine. Pretty stinking good. Just busy, busy, busy. Trying to get y'all's orders out to y'all as fast as I can. What do y'all think? Is that too dark? Or do we like it? I did, Diane. Thank you so much. Hi, Linda. Hi, hello, Gail. And y'all hang out till the end because we will do a giveaway at the end of it. My birthday was good, Stephanie. It was good. I mean, it was 36, so there's not much like to celebrate. Oh my gosh, y'all. I looked at myself on the camera. I look rough today. I apologize, but I'm here. I'm live. I'm hanging out with y'all. Don't judge my appearance. All right, so that is nice and dry. I'm going to put this to the side. Let's wipe up our table. And this blue kind of just smears everywhere too. So I love it too. I really like it for like patriotic stuff too. But like I said, you can recreate it with just a little bit of black and cadet and get the same color, which I have done. I've shown you on a live before. So when I'm out of it, I will recreate this color because I love it. Hi, Shelly. Okay, so here is my thinking, okay? Let me show y'all. So we got our little mittens here, right? So let me kind of walk y'all through my thought process. I'm thinking of painting my mittens in this light gray color, okay? Maybe. I need y'all's help. Doing the little puffs in vanilla, the hearts in red, but I was going to add a pattern to our mittens. Thanks, y'all. I feel like I look like a hot mess, but that's okay. Do we like the idea of the gray mitten? Because then we have the snowflake that goes. Or should we do white mittens with a gray? Ooh, maybe we should do white mittens with a gray pattern. Hi, Nara. How are you? What do y'all think? Gray mittens? Or what color should we do our mittens? This is where I was a little iffy. Like, y'all, I sat here and thought about the colors for a good while because I was on the struggle bus with it. Now, I know I'm going to paint these vanilla, so I'm going to go ahead and paint those while we're figuring out what color to do our mittens. Like the polka dot. Yeah, so I was thinking of doing this pattern right here on the mittens itself. See, and I also thought about that, Karen, light blue. We could do light blue. Hi, everyone should celebrate their birthday no matter what age we are. Oh, Shanna, you're so sweet. We did celebrate. We did. It's still a celebration, right? Hi, Pam. I got a toothbrush for it, Miss Lisa. We're going to try it. I've never done it before. Well, I take the back. I have done it before, and it was an epic fail because your girl didn't know to, like, thin out the paint. So just, like, chunks were going everywhere. That's exactly what I was going to do, though. Now, I'm wondering if I should have painted these white instead of vanilla. We can go back over it. So, vanilla's a little bit of a lighter color and the pattern in white. So light blue. So we're saying, that's okay, Lynette. So we're saying do the mittens in light blue. So we could do Lakeshore, which is that blue on the frosty right there. Or we could do Ocean Mist. They do. What a mint color for mittens. We could do mint. Or we could do, I think this would look better than the Lakeshore, is Ocean Mist. What do y'all think? Lakeshore or Ocean Mist? And I think I'm going to go back over these in white. Because if we're going to splatter the background in white, we probably need our snowflakes to be white, huh? Sky blue, light blue. So which one? Lakeshore is the bottom one or Ocean Mist? I'm thinking Ocean Mist. Ocean Mist, Lakeshore. I think Lakeshore would be pretty. Let's see. So this is Lakeshore right here. It's kind of how it would look on that dark blue. I can't decide. Ocean Mist, okay. Ocean Mist, Ocean Mist. Y'all, we're kind of just changing up everything, which I don't mind. Can you put some of that shimmer white on top of your snowflake? Like the Shimmer Frost color. Shimmer Frost doesn't paint very well, unfortunately. I like the idea of gray. I know. Let me see. I just am wondering if the gray is going to be... What if we did... What if we did gray? Okay, toss up. Now pick Ocean Mist or the light gray for the mittens, the color of the mittens. So if we did the light gray with the color of the mittens, we would do these in white, little puffs, and then we would splatter the background in white. Either way. Give it a shimmer. Gray for the fur tops. Oh my goodness, y'all are coming up with all sorts of ideas and I love it. I don't know what to do. Sea spray. I could totally do sea spray. Well, I take that back. I need to try the sea spray again. The last time I did it was over the summer and I haven't attempted yet. Ocean Mist. So, do we want the mittens to be Ocean Mist or gray? I'm going back over the snowflakes in white. I forgot to grab a new white chalk paste. I know. I don't know, Denise. That's the problem, is I don't know. Hi, Jennifer. That's why I ask y'all. Because sometimes, most of the time, y'all have better ideas than I do. And it's just a way for me to get y'all to talk to me. Really. All right, let's dry it. Light gray. Do your original pan and we can do the color we want. You're right, Karen. I made my own snow text paint. Ooh. Ocean Mist for the mittens. I think I'm going to stick with... I think I'm going to do gray mittens with the ocean... I got an idea. I don't know if someone said this. Someone might have said this. I promise I'm not trying to steal your thunder. Okay? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint the mittens in the light gray. Okay? Then I'm going to do I think the puffs in Ocean Mist. And then we'll do the pattern in Ocean Mist, maybe. And then we'll splatter the background with white. Sound like a plan? Maybe? Hi, Victoria. How are you? Okay, let me wipe up my hands. Let's dry this. So what I did is I just took a baby wipe and wiped off the burn looking part on the cutout. It's not burned, it's just glue from the wood. That will help prevent any yellowing that might happen. If you don't do that, a lot of times when you use white, the paint will yellow. So just take a baby wipe or a wet wipe and just kind of wipe up all that extra like burn looking part or the glue. And that'll help with that. All right, let me put this down here. Do your thing. We're going to see. And you know what? If it doesn't look good, y'all can say, I told you so. You should have gone with the Ocean Mist. Okay? I'll accept that. I will accept you telling me I told you so. So I'm using grayish. Oh my gosh. I'm using the color grayish, which is a retired color, but you can get that, you can create that with Storm and probably Dune. But I'm trying to use up my colors, y'all. And I did have one that was for sale, but someone snagged it up last week when we did the frosty sign behind me. So I don't have any extras available, just so y'all know. Okay. Yay. Scroll up and see. I'll have to look a little bit later, Miss Stephanie. I saw it was about the brush. I'll have to go back. Now, it doesn't matter if I paint a Boone. Do y'all hear them? Boone says hello. It doesn't matter if I paint all the way up because those little puffs are going to go right on top. Looks like I'm through crafting for Christmas and winter. I fell Friday landed. Oh my goodness, Miss Inez. Girl, you just, oh my word. Well, I am thinking about you. That is horrible. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas, right? Hi, Janice. All right. Let me show y'all. I don't know. Yeah. We're going to see. We're going to see how it's going to turn out. This is going to be one of those that we're just going to have to hope that it all works out in our favor at the end. And then we're going to paint our little lanyard or the string in red here in a second. But I want to see if this needs another coat before I move on. But we are going to add a pattern to our mittens. I was going to see how Ocean Mist looks like with this first. Do you sell the crafts you make? I sure do, Miss Jennifer. If there's anything behind me that you see that you would like, or that one that you know I've made before, you can send me a message with a screenshot. Hi, Cheryl, and we can work something out. I'm always looking to get rid of the stuff behind me, because a lot of times, y'all, I'm not going to lie, is some of it goes in the trash can. So, y'all are probably going to be real mad at me for saying that, but that is the honest truth. Did you get anything special for your birthday? I got an iPad from my parents, and then I got a necklace from Thomas. So, it was a pretty good birthday. Oh, heck. My paste is dry. All right, so I'm going to just try to thin this out. It is really stinking dry. Hi, Barbara. Let's see if I can thin it out just a little bit to be able to use. So sometimes this happens with the paste if you don't use it for a while. So not to worry, it is very dry. You just want to use distilled water and kind of work it in. Sometimes you can pop them in the microwave for a couple of seconds to help. No, not the trash can. Oh, yeah. Sometimes, not all of them. I have a big box of finished goods that are just sitting that I would like to sell, but just the time. Who drew the llama? Oh, this guy. So for my birthday, my nephew drew me a llama, and he specifically asked if I would put it in my lives behind me. And so he drew this for me for my birthday. Didn't he do a good job? I thought that was so sweet of him. He did that during art class. I was just more impressed that he had the forethought to remember that my birthday was coming up. Oh, Miss Inez, I'm so sorry. That is no fun. All right, y'all. I don't know if we're going to be able. Here we go. All right, so I just scooped out a little bit, and we're going to try to put the water in here. He is awesome. I thought that was so kind of him. I'm like, oh, you thought about me. You do like me. He's 9, y'all. And he can be a little turkey sometimes. But he is a very sweet kid. I will say that. Do that on my next live sell my finished goods. I am so afraid that with some of my finished goods that they're not going to sell. And I guess I just got to get over that. You know? Or they're not good enough to sell. I don't know. Okay. Y'all, we're going to do all this work, and it's probably not even going to look good together. This dang Ocean Mist. All right, let's dry it, and then we'll see how it looks. So I was going to use Ocean Mist on the mittens, but I don't know if that's going to look good. All right, what do y'all think? Do we like it with the gray? It's yeah, I know. I feel that way. Yeah. I know. I thought that was so sweet of him. Okay. What do we think? Do we like the dark blue, the light blue, and the gray? Yay or nay? What do y'all think? I'm not sure. I don't mind it. Because then we have this little thing up here. We could paint that in the Ocean Mist too to kind of bring it all together. Looks great. Okay. Okay. So stick with it. You still think Ocean Mist on the mittens and then should flip-flop it? Sell their finished pieces on the... I know. I'm just so... I don't know. I'm going to stick with it. Okay. Now, if you wanted to do the opposite where you could do your orange, your mittens in Ocean Mist, and then your little puffs in gray, that would be cute too. I'm just going to stick with what we're doing because we don't need to be on here forever and a day. Y'all got things to do. I've got things to do. Yeah, I'm going to add a pattern, and then I think I'm going to do the pattern in the Ocean Mist color to kind of bring it together. Hopefully my paste will work because it is very dry. Okay. So I'm going to do a second coat on the first piece. Okay. Put that there. Thank you. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I sat there and struggled for like a good hour with this project because I knew I wanted to make the tag, but it's the color choice. I always struggle with color choice. So I wasn't prepared to use my Ocean Mist. Had I known I was going to use it, I would have made sure it wasn't so dry. You know? All right, let's dry it. Okay, we're almost done with the painting, y'all. This looks good. I'm going to leave that open for just 1 second. So this is why also your paste dries out. So do you see how there's paste all in the lip of that lid? You want to keep those cleaned out as much as possible so that way air doesn't get into your jar and dry out your paste. Now, eventually, no matter how clean your jars are, it's just going to get in there. I know. What'd it say? You got to finish project with puppy paws on it. I would buy that. You know, Diane, I think I still have that. What I need to do is I need to go through all of my finished pieces and see what I have. And maybe I don't do like a live sale. Maybe I do like just like an album sale where you just boop, post the pictures of it. I'm going to save that. Okay. All right, let's move this over here. Let's clean up our mat and then we will chalk, okay? I missed a few spots. Yeah, it's okay. At least it's not on my face, Karen. Not this time. Do an auction of them, maybe. Yeah. Woo. Has anybody on, what is it called? Whatnot? The app, that Whatnot app. It's like an auction app. I know one of my friends, she does her stuff on there. Denise, some of them go in the trash, but a lot of them are scattered in this room or they're in a box in my front room of my house. Unfortunately, I've got to do something. They've got to go because I have so many. Now I used to do, like every Friday I would do a Finish Good Friday sale where I had like 10 to 15 items and I would sell them on my live. We can bring that back if that's something that you would be interested in. Thank you, Shannon. My son has first collective. Yeah. He does the whatnot. How does that work for him? So I could do like the Finish Good Friday sale like we were doing in the spring. So this is the evergreen patterns. We're going to use this on our mittens. And I am just cutting the transfer to keep the backer intact. And let's, oh my word. Let's fuzz it. Y'all know it's a disaster in here. Yeah, that's who I was talking about, Miss Karen. It's hit or miss. Do it. Should we do whatnot? Should we try whatnot? Or should we do like Finish Good Friday sale? Or do I do like the Finish Good sale like in the VIP group where every Friday I just post pictures of 10 to 15 items for sale? Like I could get rid of some of my Christmas stuff that I've made this year. All right, so we're going to fuzz this. We are going to wax our mittens here in just 1 second, but I need to make sure that this is nice and fuzzed. This is just picking up a little bit of lint on the back of the transfer to make it a little less sticky, because you don't want your transfers too sticky, because if they are, it can pull up your paint and you don't want that. You have to, I knew that, Lisa, I knew that. And I know you have to ship everything within a certain amount of time, which finished goods are no problem because they're already finished, you know. I'm not having to cut anything. But, I don't know. Oh, decisions, you know. All right, so let's pull out the mittens. Well, maybe we're not going to wax because your girl doesn't know where her wax is. Right here. Hi, Lee. Finish Good Fridays. Hi, Monica. All right, let me grab a paper towel very quickly. I love that my kitchen is right here. I'm going to heat up my wax. Hi, Sharon. Hello. If y'all are just jumping on, say hey. Our keyword is mitten. And we are kind of just flying by the seat of our pants with this project. Finish items, find legs, and walk away. Denise. And I've posted them on my website. And people have bought them from my website. But I like posted them, I don't know, like a year ago. Probably longer than that. And then people have bought some recently and I can't find them. So then I have to refund them, which I hate doing. Oh, thank you, Lisa. So I don't know. Okay. So we are going to do the mittens in this cute little polka dot stripe pattern. And I'm thinking we're going to do this in Ocean Mist. Hopefully my Ocean Mist will work, you know? Alrighty, let me see if I've been, hi Kathy, how are you? A mini squeegee. Something else I need to do is clean up in here, because it is a mess. Okay, we're just going to use this. Okay, now my Ocean Mist, like I told y'all, is on the drier side. So we're going to see how this is going to go. I am pushing down with quite a bit of force or pressure to make sure that that paste goes through, just because it is dry. Okay, I'm going to go through, pick up all the extra. I'm going to lift it slowly. Oh yeah. Okay. There's that one. You could also do bundles together to sell more. It pains me that you throw them away. It's, oh, thank you, Miss Shannon. I really try not to throw a bunch of them away. I really only throw away the ones that like were an absolute disaster live, which we've had, before. So most of them I keep. They just kind of get tossed to a box or to the side until I can figure out what to do with them. All right, we're going to go in with the Ocean Mist again. I really wish my Ocean Mist wasn't so dry, but you know what? We're going to make do with what we have. Oh, there's Boone. I might have to let him in because he is barking. I think there's a front blowing in here too. That doesn't help. You love Ocean Mist for Christmas? Okay. Push that down. All right. Voila! It's a little bit darker than what I expected, but you know what? We're going to go with it. So let's clean this really quickly, and then we will finish painting, and then we'll be done. A live sale. You give, oh, that's a good idea. My grandmother, I should see if my grandma, she'd probably keep them for herself, and then my dad would be upset with me if I gave them to my grandmother. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe you could do, maybe every show you could do 2. The problem with doing 2 is sometimes, like tonight's project takes a little bit longer. I like your thinking though. I see where you're going with it. Maybe it's just every other Friday we do a Finish Good Friday sale. And that's where if you purchase from Live Sale Wednesday for like cutouts and stuff, you could just add it to your order without paying shipping again. All right. Of course, my hair's stuck. Bring them to the senior center. That's what I was thinking. Like my grandmother, she lives in like a, it's not, she doesn't live in assisted living, but y'all know what I'm getting at. She would probably take them, but then my dad would be like, she's not going to get rid of them. So then it just becomes his problem. Maybe I don't even give them to her. I just go drop them off at the senior center. All right, I'm just going to lay that down right there for right now. Let's close this up. I will mess with that a little later. Let's pull out our mittens. We're going to go in with cherry, and we're going to do the hearts, and then we're going to glue everything together. And I need more sponge brushes. I need to order more from the good old Amazon. All right, so I'm going in with the color cherry, and then we're going to splatter paint, maybe. Has anybody splatter painted before? I know you need to thin it out. Give me all the tips, please, before I like make a fool of myself. Gift for gifts would be nice. That's what I do when I don't want to sort. Yeah. Like I know my sister-in-law wants the vintage tree that's up there. And then my mom is like, give me all your, she goes, let me borrow all your projects and then I'll give them back for you to sell. I'm like, no, Mom, that's the point. It's for someone to take them off my hands, not just to give them back. Alrighty. Get this dry and then we will glue the hearts on there and the little muffs. I think I want to distress. Just don't use a lot of water. Okay. I'm glad you said that because I probably would have just drowned it in water and then it would be like all over me. I mean, it's probably still going to be all over me, but you know, it's okay. Alrighty. I don't know if I'm liking the Ocean Mist on the mittens, if I'm being completely honest, but it is what it is at this point. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so I'm thinking distress. We want to distress. right? Don't add too much water and test the splatter about 6 inches above the surface. Okay. Do we distress or do we not distress? Distress. I don't even know what I'm saying, y'all. I am a mess. Okay. Distressed or not distressed? It definitely needs something in the background. So we're definitely going to splatter. But there's what we have. Okay. Do we distress the mittens or no? Y'all help me figure that out. And I'm going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to use acrylic paint, splatter the whole design after it's glued. Oh. Okay. So glue it and then just go with it. Don't distress it. Just live with what it comes out. We can do that. All right. Stick fast glue. Love it. Okay. We're just going to go for it. So this is my favorite glue. I get this from Amazon. Use whatever glue that you like. You distress everything. Some people like the distress look and some people don't, you know. I like it. And I need snowflakes on the background. We have the snowflakes that we're going to add. Okay. Glue, glue. We're going to attempt. We're going to see. Now there is, so if you don't want to do the distress look, there is a snowflake pattern that I have somewhere over here that I've used several times. I used it on the back of our Angry Santa. Let me show y'all. So that's what's on the background of the behind Angry Santa. So there is just a snowflake pattern. If the distress look is not your thing, we're going to do the splatter because we're going to try it. And I still got to use my snow text at some point this week. All the projects, y'all. Okay. And I probably should have put on an apron because I have a feeling that I'm going to get this all over me. You would have liked the mittens white. Yeah. White would look good too. Like I said, the color choice I struggled with. So please, if you get this project, please feel free to change it up and do it how you want to. Okay. Now, ooh, let me fix that. Ooh, kind of messed that one up. Hold, please. Splatter will look good too. I hope so. We're just going to do it in all white though. All right, let's glue our snowflakes. A little bit of glue. And we'll let this set up. Don't use a lot of pressure when you splatter. Okay, so be very light-handed. Okay, so tell me in the comments, have you tried the splatter technique before? Which we're about to try. We're going to, Miss Barbara. It was recommended that I splatter with everything on it. So we're trying that. But if you don't like that look, you could totally do it before. Okay, so let's do this. Let me get a little cup. We're going to use acrylic paint. Thank you. So here it is without like the splatter and all of that. It definitely, I think it needs something, or at the very least, like white distressing around the edges, which we might end up doing. But we're going to try splatter. Y'all, this is going to end up all over me. It's going to end up all over me. All right, now, here's the problema that I have. Thanks, Sharon. That is dried out. So before we do our splatter, remember that my entire cutout site is 36% off, including this cutout tonight. And that deal ends tonight at midnight. So go grab this cutout for 36% off. Do it on the glass surface or a plate. Yeah, I'm going to do it on the surface. Go grab it while it is on sale. Okay. Is that enough? And then spray some water. You don't add water. See, everything I saw said to add water. Or what I learned from. Because I did this a while ago and I made a huge mess. It didn't work. So I'm just going to mix it a little bit. Do you have a link? Barbara, if you comment the word mitten, M-I-T-T-E-N, my page will send you a message, okay? Go check your messenger. And the link to this cutout and my entire website, all my cutouts, is the first link in the message. It'll say like, grab the mitten cutout here. Just click on that and it'll take you to the website. All right, I got a toothbrush. It's, boom, excuse you, sir. We are doing, we're trying something new over here. Quit interrupting. All right, I probably should get Boonies. Stop it. I probably should get a paper towel because that has a lot on there. Oh, goodness. Okay, that has quite a bit on there. Test on back. Okay. Good call. Yeah, see, it's not doing anything. It has like very little, so I probably need to add more paint, huh? Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I need more paint. Good call on testing on the back instead of doing it on my piece. Okay. Ooh. If you're just jumping on, I'm trying the splatter method first. Your toothbrush, tap on the paintbrush, tap it on a paintbrush so you can tap, tap, tap. You could do that. Yes, I've seen that. Y'all, I've never tried, well, I have tried it a long time ago and it was a disaster. So bear with me. We're trying something new here. Don't offload. Okay. See, everything I saw was to offload too. Everybody, I know, everybody has their own way of doing things. I do know that. But I appreciate, well, he was being rude. He was interrupting, Linda. You know? Okay, so I have a lot on there, which is making me a little nervous. So let me see if I can. Okay, got it. And I got a big white spot right there. It's okay. You know, it's my first time doing this, so we aren't going to feel bad about it. Ah, there's another one. Ah, there's another one. Tap it on the glass. Okay, next time I will do that. So I definitely got a little too much on my brush. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. This is so fun. Okay, I probably overdid it, but I couldn't help myself. I was just so dang excited. I'm over here trying to think, mix it, then place it a bit on your glass. Okay. Big snowflakes, they're all sizes. There you go. Not too bad, y'all. Tim Holtz came out with a splatter brush. I ordered mine because the toothbrush didn't work very well for me. Big flakes, it looks great. You know what, y'all? For my first, or really my second time, but really my first time doing it correctly, more correctly than I did the first time, I'm pretty happy with it. There are some big spots in there. It's a-okay. We're not perfect around here. But I am slightly obsessed with it. Watch out. We might be splattering a lot of other things now. I know, Victoria. I need I need to wear a splat, like an apron or like a splatter shirt. Thanks. I'm not going to, Karen. I was going to wipe them off, but I think I was going to make a bigger mess if I did that. But I think that turned out pretty stinking good, y'all. Minus the big old splatters. I think that turned out pretty good. I'm going to have to do more of this splatter. And I kind of over splattered, but I think it helped with the background. It broke up the background. But I'm not going to fix the large splatters. It's going to just be a little bit handmade with love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So like I said, I want to say this tag is $14 and it's a 7.5 by 11 tag. It's $14 and if you get it tonight, it's 36% off. I've had a couple of people message me saying the website isn't showing the discount. You have to add the items to your cart on the website first, then go to your cart and it'll show you the discount. There's no code needed, but just add the stuff to your cart and then you'll see the discount, okay? But our keyword is mitten. When you comment that word, it'll give you the link to the tag, the transfer, all of that. So go snag it. I'm going to keep doing it, Kimmy. You will look snowy yourself. But I think the gray turned out good. You could do white mittens. White with the ocean mist probably would have looked a little bit better. But there it is, y'all. I'm pretty dang happy with it. Minus these things, but it's okay. You know? We all have to try and learn something new at some point. So I hope that you learned from me as maybe what to do, what not to do. Sometimes it's, yeah, I can definitely see that it could be easier than glitter. I'd rather clean up paint than glitter, if I'm being honest. All right, let's do our giveaway, y'all. So hit that heart button for me. Sprinkle the video if you haven't done so. That just means to share it. And comment our keyword. Do those 3 things for me really quickly. And then we will do our little giveaway. Hi, Pam. We'll do our giveaway where I have y'all comment something and I'll pick somebody. Hi, Diana. Hi, Nancy. And Miss Linda, you inked a shirt. Can you post a picture in the VIP group? Well, Miss Karen, you got to try it, girl. It's fun. Other than making a big old mess. But, all right, y'all. Let's do this. Comment the word blue. And the 7th person on my end, whoever 7th person on my screen will win the giveaway tonight, okay? So the word is blue, and the 7th person who comments that word on my end will be the winner. I do, Miss Nancy. I sure do. Just send me a message, girl. Tammy was number 1. Shannon was number 2. Janine was number 3. Kimmy was number 4. You can only enter once, just so y'all know. Shelly was number 5. Karen was number 6. Victoria Morris, you were number 7. You are tonight's winner, my beautiful friend. That way no one can say I cheated. Yes, Miss Stephanie. Because believe it or not, y'all, I've had people tell me that I pick the same people over and over again. So that is my most foolproof way of doing it fairly. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off, but I will be live tomorrow. We'll do another craft, maybe the club. But thanks for hanging out with me. Go snag this cutout while it's 36% off. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.